Alright, hey, I want to begin by thanking you for purchasing one of my Seiner kits. And I guess I'm going to get right into it here, but I've taken and got a head start, popped everything out, kind of laid it out to where I know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to take, I got A, B through H. I'm going to take H and R1. This is a little bit of a shortcut that is not in the directions, but you can build these a lot of different ways, and I'm showing you one today. I might even show you 3 or 4 because I change it every time I do it. So we get that set in there. We can probably put one more in, and we set in our stern piece, and those are custom pieces we can make. Give me a name and logo. What is going on there? Okay. And we're going to set this one down. Not locking it, just pushing it all the way through. Okay. Oh, almost forgot that piece. There's no reason why it can't sit down. And if you keep it flat, a lot of times it'll go right on down for you without using a whole bunch of force. It's all laser computer perfect. So the thickness of my wood changes on me. So some kits are tighter and some are looser, but I think I have it figured out to where they're loose enough that they all work. And a 14-year-old can still put it together. So we're setting these ribs in. This one has a little bit of a catch lock down on the bottom. If it is fighting you at all, push it forward and down. And there we have our built hole. And I'm pressing everything down real good. If it's not laying on the rail, you got a problem. There, it snapped down. And then turn it over and pull it back. And there it went. Alright, so we got our hull built. I'm bringing this one over, and it's got a couple extra pieces attached to it just because they're too tight to get out. I know my stack's going to be awful tight too. I'm also going to introduce pieces 1 and 17, and whether that's the way it reads on your, but I believe that's correct. We're putting those in. You just want to make sure you're staying in the notch down in the bottom with 1 and 17. You can bring that in, and it's just gonna lock everything together. And there's no reason why that can't go in first, and then these, except for that little tab right there. Alright, so we get those in nice and straight, tight, everything's good. This can press down. It's got to go over the down past this little part on 1 and 17, so that's flat. Okay, I don't know if you can see how that's laying in there. And I'll start stacking. And I'm building the whole cabin. And it has to fit up towards the bow there. You'll see each notch has its place. We're getting through our stairs. And straight down, keeping everything straight and flush. Got our controls. There's our centerpiece, that should be number 9. The other part of our controls. And we're starting to build our door. So we're almost there. Oh, get in there. Okay, so we got all those. We're going to introduce some new pieces there. Where are they? C1, C2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then we got the rounded one. That's going to go down on the bottom. And at this point, they don't need to be any force at all working with this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this out a little ways. So when I put in my last piece that locks everything together, I'm hoping I can get a hold of it out here and push down and pull up at that one at the same time. So these guys in here, I hope you can see what I was doing there, can now get pushed back, and that pretty much locks everything together there. Okay, so now let's build our tower. And so we got this piece here. I'm not sure what they call that. T1, 2, and 3. This has a little bit of a gear set to it. It's going to go in there. And you just set that down, and it's going to go into a notch on the bottom. Line that up and bring it on down. That gives you that. The next piece is probably T3, I'm guessing. That's going to come down, and it has to hook into next notch below it. Being careful. Okay, we got a crow's nest that goes up on top. These guys are so tight, I don't know that I'm going to force it and put them in. But it's going to go. that. Yeah, I don't have a, let's see. Just gonna shave it just a hair. And stick it in there. Must be wide with the width too, because this little sliver, he was hard to get out of there. I'll take a little off this way. I don't know if you can see that. Sandpaper works really good. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And that goes on there. What do we got left? We got a wheel. Come on, get on there. There it is. Looks like that's got to be on just one way. This does too. Got a steering wheel. This piece goes on, and a drop of glue. Oh, you know what? That's the wrong one. I need this piece right here. It's an anchor. And it gets kicked in underneath the hole there. That gets pressed in, and a drop of glue, and you got her done. So, hope you enjoy that. You can find me on Facebook, Silvertip Signs and Trophies. Got a few other kits. Just got that finished. Bristol Bay drift boat. So, hope you enjoyed that.